9 gestures or signs that a woman secretly likes you. Modern Stoic. Welcome back to the channel. You've been there, chatting with a woman, the vibe feels great, there's laughter, eye contact, maybe even some light teasing. But then, doubt creeps in. Does she actually like me? Or is she just being friendly? Here's something that most men don't realize. Women don't always show attraction in obvious ways. Instead, they drop subtle hints, small gestures that can easily slip by unnoticed, or worse, be misinterpreted. That's where most men miss the signs. But imagine if you could recognize these signs right away. What if you never had to wonder again if she's just being polite or if there's real interest? Stick with me, because in this video, we're breaking down the quiet cues women give off when they secretly like you. No more guesswork, no more confusion. As the famous quote by Maya Angelou goes, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Let's dive in and learn how to spot those true signals. Sign 1. Her eyes reveal what she won't say. The way a woman looks at you, the sharp, calculated intensity of her gaze, speaks volumes, revealing what words can't. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "The eyes of men converse as much as their tongues do, with the advantage that the ocular dialect needs no dictionary but is understood all the world over." His words ring true, for in a woman's eyes lies a language more profound than any spoken word. Take note of the gaze that lingers, that moment when her eyes are locked with yours, holding just a fraction longer than expected. It's not a mere glance, it's a recognition of something deeper within you. This isn't politeness, it's a silent declaration, an unspoken intrigue that cuts through the surface. Then there's the double take, a split second, yet powerful. She replays the image of you in her mind, affirming the first impression that drew her in. It's like a fine connoisseur savouring the taste of a vintage wine, a desire to experience it again, to confirm the value. Even the quick look away, paired with a slight blush or a nervous smile, doesn't signal rejection. No, it's a sign of heightened awareness, of vulnerability, as her emotions rise to the surface. As Ovid wisely said, love is often the fruit of a glance, but the most undeniable sign, the dilation of her pupils. This is not a deliberate action, but an automatic response to the attraction she feels. It's her body's raw, uncontrollable language, a truth no one can hide. It's like the heart's silent applause, applauding what it knows to be true. Gentlemen, these visual cues are more than subtle. They're messages that often reveal the deepest truths, forged in silence. Pay attention, not just to what she says, but to the stories her eyes tell. Become keenly aware of these unspoken signals, for they may be the key to unlocking the bond you seek. Now, share your experiences. What have you noticed in these powerful, silent gestures of attraction? Drop your stories and insights in the comments below. Your wisdom could be the beacon others need to understand the complexities of human connection. Sign 2. She notices changes about you. When a woman picks up on the smallest details about you, whether it's a fresh haircut, a slight change in your style, or something you mentioned offhand last week, it's not by chance. She's paying attention on a level that goes beyond the superficial. This is no accident. It's a clear sign she's emotionally invested, carefully studying your behavior, and deeply engaged with you. You might dismiss it as no big deal, but she's noticing what others overlook. As the Stoics said, what we observe tells us what we value. If she's observing those small details, you've already become significant to her. This attention isn't trivial. It's a reflection of how much she values you. It's more than remembering your favourite colour or noticing a change in your watch. It's about making you feel seen, understood, and genuinely appreciated. In a world full of distractions, true focus on someone speaks volumes. It's the modern version of Stoic wisdom, the idea that how we invest our time and attention reveals our true priorities. Pay attention to how much she remembers about you. It's a direct indicator of her emotional investment. And if this resonates with you, don't sit back. Acknowledge it. Respond with your own awareness and show that you recognize the energy she's putting into understanding you. If you believe in the power of attention to build deeper connections, comment below, "I see you and I value your presence." Stay focused and remember, when someone invests in noticing the smallest things about you, it's a clear sign that they hold you in high regard. The question now is, are you ready to reciprocate? Sign 3. She laughs a lot at your jokes. Men of distinction, listen closely. The subtle language of attraction is within your reach. It is not for the faint-hearted or the indecisive. It is for those who understand the power of observation and the precision of insight. Let go of doubt and embrace clarity. The first sign is her laughter, true, unfiltered, and unrestrained. This is no mere politeness. This is the sound of her feelings bubbling to the surface, a visceral, almost instinctual response to your presence. It's not a polite chuckle, but an eruption of genuine mirth sparked by you. You are the source of her joy, not just the catalyst for a superficial reaction. Pay attention to this, her over-the-top giggle. The joke that falls flat for others may leave her in fits of laughter, her head thrown back, eyes gleaming, her entire being lighting up in a way that cannot be faked. This is no ordinary moment. It's the amplification of attraction, where everything about you becomes extraordinary. Your humour transforms into comedic gold, and the connection grows stronger with every laugh. As E. Cummings once said, "The most wasted of all days is one without laughter." When she laughs like this, it's more than a sound, it's a testament to the connection you've sparked. Now notice the lean. As her laughter subsides, does she move closer? Does she tilt her body toward you, drawn by an invisible force? This is not happenstance. It is her emotional gravity pulling her nearer, wanting to be closer, wanting to deepen the bond you're creating. Her body mirrors what her words might not say, and this unspoken communication carries immense weight. Remember, actions speak louder than words. Her leaning in isn't subtle. It's a declaration, an invitation. And there's more. The personal callback. Long after your joke has passed, does she bring it up again? Does she reference your words, weaving them back into your ongoing conversation? This isn't just attention. It's a sign that you've made an impact. Your words, your humour have resonated with her, and now she carries them with her. Even when you're not around, your moments together continue to echo in her mind. You've left an impression, one that lingers and grows. As Ralph Waldo Emerson put it, the mind, once stretched by a new idea, never returns to its original dimensions. Your humour has expanded her world, and she's not ready to let it go. Understand this. Laughter is the bridge that connects two people. It breaks down barriers and invites intimacy. When she laughs with you, she's not just acknowledging your humour, she's allowing you into her world. You've earned a place in her inner circle. Your ability to make her laugh is not just a skill, it's a testament to your influence. Embrace this signal, men of distinction, for in her laughter lies a deeper truth. It's a quiet but powerful acknowledgement of her growing affection for you. Now, take command of this knowledge, let it bolster your confidence and guide your actions. Like, comment with, "Her laughter is my reward," and subscribe for more insights into the captivating world of female attraction. Sign 4. She finds excuses to touch you. Human connection is an intricate dance, and touch is one of its most primal yet revealing steps. For men who've learned to observe rather than just look, a woman's physical gestures can speak volumes, especially when she's drawn to you but hasn't yet found the words to say it. Touch is a language of its own, subtle yet loaded with meaning, and when a woman secretly likes you, her body will betray her in ways she may not even realize. Now, let's be clear. Not every brush of the hand is a declaration of love. A polite pat on the back or a quick high five doesn't necessarily mean anything deeper. But when the touches become frequent, lingering, or deliberately playful, that's when you're dealing with something far more intentional. Consider the accidental touches, those seemingly random moments when her hand grazes your arm as she leans in to speak, or her knee bumps yours under the table when there was plenty of room to avoid it. On the surface, these could be dismissed as coincidental, but repetition tells the real story. If she's constantly finding reasons to close the physical gap between you, it's not clumsiness, it's chemistry. Then there's the prolonged contact, the kind that lingers just a second too long to be casual. A hug that doesn't break as quickly as it should. A hand resting on your forearm during conversation. Fingers that don't immediately pull away after handing you something. Time is the ultimate truth-teller here. The longer the touch, the stronger the unspoken pull. And let's not overlook the playful push or slap, that teasing swat, when she laughs at your joke, or mock scolds you for a sarcastic remark. It might seem like harmless banter, but this is a subconscious way for her to bridge the gap between you while keeping things light, testing your reaction without the vulnerability of directness. What's really happening beneath these gestures? She's testing the waters, gauging your response to her proximity, and silently asking if you'll reciprocate. Touch is the oldest form of human communication, a way to convey interest without the risk of words. And in a world where modern Stoicism teaches men to remain composed and observant, this is where your awareness becomes your greatest tool. Pay attention to patterns, not isolated incidents. A single touch might not mean much, but a pattern of them is a quiet yet undeniable signal. So the next time she finds excuses to touch you, remember, her body is speaking. The question is, are you listening? But here's where modern life complicates things. We live in an era of mixed signals, where workplace boundaries and social norms make physical cues harder to interpret. That's why context matters. If she's touching you in settings where it's unnecessary, lingering close at a party, finding reasons to sit beside you when other seats are open, that's your clue. And for the modern Stoic man, the key is to remain grounded, neither overreacting nor dismissing these signs entirely. Observe, but don't obsess. Respond, but don't rush. If you sense the pattern, match her energy with subtlety. A light touch back, holding her gaze a moment longer, letting her know without words that the feeling is mutual. Because in the end, the most meaningful connections often start not with grand declarations, but with the quiet, electric language of touch. Sign 5. She finds reasons to be around you. When a woman secretly likes you, her attraction will manifest in ways that are subtle yet unmistakable. Attraction isn't always about words or direct actions. It's often reflected in the places she chooses to be. A woman who's drawn to you won't simply wait for an opportunity to arise. She will actively find ways to be near you, ensuring her presence is felt without making it too obvious. Think about it. Attraction is all about connection, and people naturally gravitate toward those they're drawn to. When she makes the effort to be in your vicinity, it's not by chance. It's a deliberate choice to put herself in your orbit. And that's a key sign that she secretly likes you. Imagine this scenario. She begins to frequent that coffee shop you always go to, even though she never paid it any mind before. Now, she's there every morning, sharing the same space without saying much, but her presence is clear. Or perhaps she didn't used to work out at the gym at the same time you do, but now she's there, lifting weights in the very same area you frequent, making sure she's near you. It doesn't stop there. Have you noticed how she always chooses the seat next to you when there are other available spots? This is not by accident. She's intentionally positioning herself close to you, seeking to close the physical gap, even when there's no need to. This subtle act of choosing proximity speaks volumes about her feelings. It's a way for her to signal her interest without outright saying it. When she's finding reasons to be near you, whether it's in a room full of empty chairs or during casual encounters at lunch or during breaks, it's clear that she's intentionally inserting herself into your routine, hoping to catch your attention and maybe, just maybe, spark something in return. Attraction is powerful, and it makes people act in ways they might not even fully realize. Those seemingly accidental encounters, bumping into you more often than coincidence would suggest, or finding herself at the same places you frequent, are more likely planned than you think. These actions aren't just about being in the same space. They're about creating opportunities for you to notice her, to be aware of her presence, and hopefully, to acknowledge the subtle but intentional signals she's sending. When a woman finds excuses to be where you are, it's because she enjoys your energy and is quietly hoping you'll pick up on her intentions. In our busy, modern world, it's easy to overlook these small signs, but when you recognize them, they provide a powerful insight into her feelings. So the next time you notice her near you, consider that her presence might not be as coincidental as it seems. She's not just in the same place. She's creating moments for you both to connect, hoping you'll see the deeper meaning in these everyday encounters. Sign 6. She gives you her undivided attention. In a world clamoring for our attention, where the digital hum often drowns out genuine connection, the act of a woman offering you her undivided focus speaks volumes, echoing a truth that resonates deeply within the modern Stoic's understanding of value and presence. Consider this. In our age of fleeting interactions and the omnipresent glow of screens, a woman who truly likes you carves out a space where you become her sole universe for that moment. It's a deliberate act, a conscious setting aside of the myriad distractions that typically tether us to the digital realm. This isn't merely polite listening. It's an immersion in your words, your expressions, your very being. Think of it like a skilled craftsman setting aside all other tasks to meticulously work on a single precious piece. Her attention becomes a tangible gift, a silent acknowledgement of your worth in a world that often devalues genuine human connection. This profound level of engagement manifests in subtle yet telling ways. For instance, recall a time when someone remembered a seemingly insignificant detail you shared weeks ago. Perhaps you mentioned a fondness for a particular genre of music, or a fleeting anecdote about a past experience. When a woman who secretly harbours feelings for you brings up these details in later conversations, it's not mere coincidence. It's a testament to the fact that your words have taken root in her mind, nurtured by her interest. It signifies that she wasn't just passively hearing you, she was actively processing and valuing your input. This act of remembering transcends polite conversation. It delves into the realm of genuine care and consideration, a cornerstone of any meaningful connection. In the cacophony of daily life, these small acts of remembrance shine like beacons, illuminating the path towards deeper understanding. Conversely, observe the telltale signs of disinterest. In our hyper-connected society, the ubiquitous presence of the smartphone often serves as a barometer of engagement. A woman who is not truly invested in your interaction will likely find her gaze drifting towards her device, her fingers instinctively tapping out messages to others, her attention fragmented and scattered. This isn't a judgment, but rather an observation of the modern reality. Our phones have become extensions of ourselves, vying for our attention at every turn. However, a woman who consciously puts her phone aside, who silences the digital siren call when in your presence, is sending a powerful non-verbal message. She is prioritizing you, your conversation, your company, above the endless stream of information and connection that her device offers. This deliberate act of disconnecting from the digital world to connect with you in the real world is a significant indicator of her interest, a quiet declaration that you hold a valuable space in her present moment. Furthermore, the depth of her curiosity about you serves as another vital clue. Small talk has its place, acting as a social lubricant in initial interactions. However, a woman who is developing feelings for you will invariably seek to move beyond superficial pleasantries. She will ask questions that delve into the core of who you are, your values, your aspirations, your perspectives on life. She'll want to understand your inner world, not just the surface-level details. This isn't an interrogation. It's a genuine exploration driven by a desire to connect with you on a deeper intellectual and emotional level. Attraction, as the wisest among us understand, is not solely a matter of physical chemistry. It's a harmonious blend of minds engaging, of shared curiosity and mutual respect. Her thoughtful questions are an invitation to reveal more of yourself, a subtle encouragement to open up and share your authentic self? To truly gauge the level of her investment, consider a simple yet effective technique: the deliberate pause. In the natural flow of conversation, introduce a brief moment of silence. Observe her reaction. Does she fill the void with a question, prompting you to continue? Does she lean in slightly, her eyes maintaining contact, signaling her continued engagement? Or does she become uncomfortable, her gaze shifting away, her attention wavering? A woman who is genuinely interested will likely interpret the pause not as an awkward silence, but as an opportunity for further connection. Her continued presence in the conversation, both verbally and non-verbally, underscores her investment in what you have to say, and by extension, in you as an individual. These subtle cues, often overlooked in our fast-paced world, are the whispers of attraction, the quiet signals that speak volumes to those who are attuned to listen. By understanding these nuances, by observing not just the words spoken, but the unspoken language of attention, a man can gain a clearer understanding of the subtle dance of human connection and the quiet indicators of a woman's burgeoning interest. This mindful observation, akin to the Stoics' focus on the present moment and the inherent value of genuine interaction, allows for a deeper and more meaningful understanding of the connections we forge in our lives. Sign 7. She playfully teases you. Listen closely, because this is where most men fail. Not because they lack charm, but because they miss the subtle signals. A woman who secretly likes you won't hand you her heart on a silver platter. She'll test you, challenge you, and yes, tease you. This isn't juvenile behavior. It's primal, it's calculated, and it's your golden ticket to knowing she's interested. Playful teasing is the timeless dance of attraction, a push-pull dynamic that separates the boys from the men. As Sun Tzu once said, all warfare is based on deception, and attraction is no different. Her teasing is the smokescreen. Your response is the victory. When she mockingly repeats something you said, it's not ridicule, it's engagement. She's mirroring you, pulling you into her world with a smirk. If she dares you to try something or jokingly claims she's better, she's not being arrogant, she's creating tension, the kind that sparks chemistry. And if she gives you a nickname, that's her stamp, her way of marking you as different from the faceless crowd. These aren't random acts, they're tests. Will you crumble under her playful jabs, or will you stand firm, laugh, and volley back with confidence? Your reaction determines everything. Marcus Aurelius warned, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is your moment to wield that power. The modern Stoic doesn't chase, he attracts. He doesn't beg for attention, he commands it. When a woman teases you, she's handing you the reins. Will you take them? Your move isn't to confess your feelings or shower her with compliments. Your move is to match her energy, to show her you're unshakable. Play along, challenge her back, and watch as the dynamic shifts in your favor. This isn't about games. It's about understanding human nature. The FOMO here isn't just missing her signals. It's missing your chance to rise to the occasion. Now act. Drop a comment below with, "I see the game. I play to win." Let me know you're not just reading, you're applying this. And if you're ready to master the unspoken rules of attraction, subscribe, because this is just the beginning. The modern Stoic doesn't hope for success, he engineers it. Will you? Sign 8. She brings you up when you're not around. When a woman secretly likes you, her feelings go beyond the moments you spend together. She keeps you in her thoughts, even when you're not around. Pay attention to the signs that she brings you up in conversation, as this can be a clear indicator of her interest. Her friends might tease her in your presence, saying something like, "Oh, so this is the guy she was talking about," which reveals that you're on her mind when you're not even there. If she references inside jokes you've shared, that's a strong signal that the connection made an impression. For instance, if she brings up a funny moment or a shared story only the two of you can understand, it shows that it stuck with her and remains part of her mental landscape. Even more telling, she might casually drop your name into everyday conversations, as if it's second nature. Whether she's telling a story to others or simply says something like, "You know who would love this? You." It's her subtle way of keeping you in the forefront of her world, even when you're not physically present. These small mentions may seem insignificant at first, but in reality, they carry a weight of unspoken affection. Attraction is not only about the chemistry in the moment, it's the lingering thoughts and memories that continue to occupy her mind long after the interaction is over. If a woman is constantly thinking about you and referencing you even when you're not around, it's clear that she's emotionally invested. It's not always about the direct words she speaks. Rather, it's about the actions that reveal her true feelings. Whether it's the way she finds ways to stay near you, mirrors your movements, or seeks subtle moments to touch you, her actions will undoubtedly speak louder than words. This is where the art of paying attention becomes crucial. Often, the signs of attraction are hidden in the little details, the glances, the jokes, the thoughtful comments. A woman who secretly likes you won't always vocalize her feelings directly. Instead, she'll communicate them through the subtleties of everyday interactions. As you start to notice these signs, you'll begin to understand her deeper intentions, and the truth of her feelings will become crystal clear. So I ask you, are you paying attention to the signs she's giving you? Once you start, you'll never be left guessing. The truth will be written all over her actions. As the philosopher Marcus Aurelius wisely said, the soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts. If her thoughts and actions continually circle back to you, it's clear that you've made an impact. Notice these signs and let them guide you towards deeper understanding. If this resonates with you, leave a comment below and share your thoughts or experiences. Have you noticed these subtle signs before? Let's discuss. Sign 9. She mirrors your movements. Mirroring is a powerful and fascinating psychological behaviour that reveals how connected we feel to someone. It's the unconscious act of copying another person's gestures, speech patterns, or body language. When this happens, it's a silent yet undeniable sign that there's a bond or a level of comfort between the two individuals. It's like an unspoken message that says, I like you. I feel safe and at ease around you. If a woman is mirroring your actions, it means she's not only comfortable in your presence, but she's also showing a deeper level of attraction and connection. You'll notice this behaviour if she subtly adjusts her posture to match yours, copies your hand gestures, or uses the same phrases or slang you do. It might even be as simple as matching your energy during a conversation, whether you're speaking slowly and calmly or with more enthusiasm and passion. The important thing to recognise is that these actions are unconscious. They're not premeditated. They are genuine, natural responses to feeling a connection. The truth is, humans are social creatures, and when we're drawn to someone, we instinctively try to align ourselves with them to foster a sense of unity and comfort. If she's mirroring you, she's likely trying to create a feeling of shared space, of mutual understanding, and of belonging. Think about how this works in real life. It's almost as if your subconscious minds are reaching out for each other. We mirror because we feel an instinctual desire to connect. This is why mirroring is such a strong indicator of attraction. It's not just about the physical actions, it's about what's happening beneath the surface. Her body language is aligning with yours because her subconscious mind is telling her that you both belong together in that moment. To test this for yourself, try making a small change in your behaviour. Adjust how you're sitting, move your arm, or change how you're crossing your legs. If she follows suit without realising it, that's a powerful indication that she's in sync with you. It's a form of connection that goes beyond simple politeness. It's a sign that her mind is subconsciously attuned to yours. What's truly remarkable is how often this sign of attraction is overlooked. Mirroring isn't something you consciously notice, and it doesn't always stand out at first. But when you begin to pay attention to these small, subtle shifts in behaviour, it becomes clear. If she's mirroring you, it's one of the strongest signs that she likes you, even if she's not explicitly saying so. She's showing you, in her own way, that she feels a natural bond. She's not just physically near you, she's emotionally and psychologically in tune with you too. This subtle yet meaningful act of mirroring highlights something profound. That connection is built not just through words or actions, but through a mutual, subconscious understanding. It's a reflection of the deeper, unspoken connection between two people. And when a woman mirrors your movements, it's as though her subconscious mind is saying, "We belong together in this space. We are on the same wavelength." This is the power of mirroring, an ancient psychological phenomenon that plays a crucial role in building rapport, creating emotional bonds, and signaling attraction. It's the quiet, invisible way our minds tell each other that we're aligned, that we feel seen, heard, and appreciated. And if she's mirroring you, take it as a sign that she's more than just a casual acquaintance. She's someone who's genuinely drawn to you. If you've noticed her mirroring your behavior, take a moment to appreciate this powerful gesture. It's not just about physical mimicry. It's a subconscious message that says, "I feel a connection with you, and I want to be in harmony with you." And that, my friend, is one of the most potent signs of attraction. So now that you're aware of this powerful sign, pay attention. Does she mirror your actions? Does she align with you in subtle ways that go beyond simple politeness? If so, take it as a compliment and a clear sign of attraction. And remember, when someone mirrors you, it's a beautiful reflection of mutual respect, comfort, and a deep connection. If this resonates with you, comment below and share your thoughts. Does this happen to you in your interactions? Thank you for watching. I hope these signs gave you some valuable insights into understanding attraction from a Stoic perspective. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more content like this. If you have any thoughts or questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinions or discuss any other topics you'd like me to dive into in future videos. Your feedback means a lot. Stay strong, stay wise, and remember, understanding the signs around you is just the beginning. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.